Well, hello. Hope that you are having a good day. I'm back in the wonderful, wonderful world of Subnautica. Now, in my last video, I said that I was going to go to these various life pods, and then I also mentioned possibly going to the Aurora. But I think that there is more that I will have to do
Welcome aboard,
before
Captain.
getting to a point in which I can do that. Number one and two, I have to get the propulsion and repulsion cannons, I believe. Number three, I have to get a message on the radio where I believe they're talking something about a ham sandwich, but that's the message and where I get the code for the captain's quarters, which is I need to be able to get in there to get the blueprint for the rocket. Which I mean, I could Google it, but that takes away from the experience,
Aurora,
I
this
think.
is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you. I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
Well,
What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR, and I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, and so are all the others.
oh, sorry. See, stupid little biters. See, I think we all know what's going to happen when it. Jeez, I can't get anywhere without hitting everything. I think the next thing that I need to do is get a laser cutter so I can start going into some of these wrecks with barriers in them. So what I need to do is go down here, and I believe I need to get some diamonds, and the shale outcrops are down here in the jelly shroom caves, the closest ones that I know about. My inventory is actually not like bursting at the seams for once, which is wonderful. I can actually collect some stuff, but I probably need to be collecting more stuff down here than up there. I need to find these.
Warning, maximum depth
Oh,
reached. Hull damage imminent.
I almost forgot about that. Can't forget about that. Because I haven't got that yet. I think you need to have the moon pool for that, if I'm not mistaken. And magnetite's down here. But now we're down in the jelly shroom caves just below the grassy plateau. There's an eye. And this is where those very nice crab snakes are that could
The
happen.
conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms.
Oh, they're very
Detecting
predatory.
an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
And that's the gassy base. How do I... I don't want any part of having that map up, because that kind of hides away. But see, those little, or I should say those big snake things,
Remember that materials
are very
we gather
mean.
are the property of the All Terra Corporation.
So
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price.
I
Your
really
current bill stands at 3 million credits.
don't want to get all too close to them. I'm trying to find resources that are right up close to this little entrance here, but I just don't seem to be having the best of luck. Really don't want to get... Obviously, I can't get too far away from the sea moth, but then I also don't want to go over there with them either. Let me get a new breath of air.
30 seconds.
I hear you, and I'm almost out of battery on my sea glide as well, so that won't be too good for me. I think that there is possibly get some more magnetite in it. Okay, I'll just hold the knife out. There's a Degassi base over there. I really don't need to go there quite yet. I don't want to have to go this far into the biome, but I really need diamonds and all that goodness for the laser cutter, because I have to have the laser cutter to start. Please stay away. I'm really not too interested. Because the laser cutter is really crucial to progressing and getting more fragments. Gold, lithium. Now, it would have been wonderful if I had another power, or another... It'd be wonderful if I had another battery for the Sea Glide, because now I'm in a bit of a situation. I guess it won't be that bad. There's not... doesn't seem as if there's any right next to me. I just can't afford to run into them quite yet, I don't think. Battery, titanium, and cave sulfur. So now that I've got the 2 diamonds, I have that. So I got what I need out of here. I'm gonna try not to run into 27 fish on my way out. And I might make another battery just for the Sea Glide. So now I got the laser cutter right here. I think I'll go to this first wreck right here in the Gradsky Plateau.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know it has one of those... You just settle down. I know it has one of those... Jeez, there won't be a fish left. Man, I'm sorry, guys. Making me feel guilty here. But I believe it has one of those doors that you need to have a laser cutter in order to get through. And then another thing that I'll need for the Aurora is I'll need to get the radiation suit, because I can't go there without that. That'll put a little stop to your chin. Oh gosh, there's just something around every corner. And then there's all kinds of metal salvage here, which I could get. But here, all doors that look like this, you can use the laser cutter on. And hopefully there's some fragments that I don't have yet hidden within the confines. I believe he's over in the sparse reef. Maybe I should have a propulsion cannon. That's one of the things I need. It's impossible to see in here, alright. And these doors you can open. It's been a long time since I've been in one of these wrecks. Water. I don't know if I got a chair that is of the utmost essential, and a desk.
New blueprint acquired.
That doesn't look like any desk I've ever seen. Usually the ones that I see like
Acquired.
have kind of just a standard, a very standard nice wooden top with a nice finish, perhaps. That's not what I wanted to
New
do.
blueprint acquired.
And then the modification station. This is important too. Hopefully there's some more goodies on the other side of this. And then I think there's another much larger wreck on the other side of this biome. Yeah, it's like a really, really big one compared to this one. This one's really little. Modification station, or no, mobile vehicle bay. That's okay, I get some titanium. And I need all the titanium that I can get. Here's a battery charger. That'll be very useful, because I don't want to have to craft batteries for absolutely ever. The swivel chair, already got that. Here's another propulsion cannon. And I got that. That's going to be
New blueprint acquired.
useful for getting through the Aurora. These are pretty good too.
New blueprint acquired.
I think that's a better oxygen tank, but I'm not. Jeez! Gosh. Is that an... What? I thought that was a vent to the outside. I thought that sand shark was coming in here to get me. Phew. Unusually frightened. Hey. 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 Get. Little. Irritating. In my first playthrough, I think I built my base kind of along here. It's kind of hard to see at night, but here's the other wreck, which is much bigger. I'm not gonna go in it right now. I'm gonna go. Jeez, settle down, all right? Jeez, I'm gonna go empty my inventory and then I'll be right back. But the grassy plateaus just have to be one of my personal favorite biomes. I just think that they look great, and then the reef backs and the sand sharks. I think they're great. But here is the bigger wreck in this portion of the biome. I'll start up at the top, I guess. Right about here. We'll go in here for now. It's easy to get very mixed up in these because they're on their side and all that.
New blueprint.
PDA.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Gassy. I thought this was a part of the Aurora. Okay. And then I have to have a bench because I think it's the closest thing you can even have to a sofa in this game.
New blueprint acquired.
I can just see myself drowning in here right now. I probably should have gotten that other oxygen tank before I came in. I'm gonna go get refilled on
30 seconds.
oxygen,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
and then we can get back to it.
New blueprint acquired.
Another laser cutter. I mean, it's free titanium, and then there's just laser cutters everywhere in here. Another battery charger. There's another battery charger here. A lot of this stuff is just repeats from that other wreck, but you know, I'm willing to take the titanium.
30 seconds.
I just want to get these two battery chargers, and then I will be leaving. Got the battery charger now. Modification station, that's really important. Now, I'm sure that there's some more... Jeez. I gotta repair my stuff here. Pretty sure that there's some more fragments down here, which I just used for more titanium. That metal salvage is, I think, pretty valuable. I know not everybody thinks that. Now, surely there's got to be a portion of this bottom section that has stuff in it, right? But it really doesn't. It doesn't look like those are the toppled furnished rooms like what was in the top section, if that makes any sense. I think it makes sense. Yeah, we don't want any part of you. Now I'm at the point where I've got so much titanium that I will be needing a new locker for it here. We can have two separate ones, and I'll put the plasteel in there just to keep it nice and sorted. Then we're getting kind of low on the consumables here, so whoa, we don't want to drink straight bleach. I actually may build another locker for specifically food, because that'll be kind of handy. I've just got to go catch some fish. I don't really need bladder fish anymore, just because I've really got enough water, and I don't remember if they make a good food source, but I wouldn't feel like they would. Come here. Okay. I got him. Must be a solar eclipse right now. Yeah, look at that. This game has solar eclipses. But I might have to, at some point, I might have to put back into the environment because, I mean, I'm taking like the whole thing with me, you know? Because I think keepers and boomerangs are about the best source of food in this area. Look at that. I got a whole aquarium in my pocket. This is why we have a food locker. So, I guess we'll have some good old-fashioned cooked keeper. And then I might potentially see how good old Officer Keen is doing now that it's daytime. Yum yum. But I also need to get this radio transmission, because this is what I said I was going to do. Go check on the people.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda. The saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be for it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
A while ago, I remember watching somebody did a speed run of Subnautica. That's a pretty big thing. A lot of people are speed running Subnautica. I wouldn't have any desire to do it, but it's pretty neat to see all the mechanics and loopholes that they take advantage of. And so, I think this one guy he got off the planet in like 30 minutes or something. Like, oh, he got off before the Aurora even blew up, you know. Which I thought was pretty funny. Like, just solved the whole mystery in no time flat. But this is the Sparse Reef, which looks really scary and spooky. But I don't think there's anything here besides friendly neighborhood reefback up above. But I probably ought to be heading to the mushroom forest at some point, because I need to upgrade the moon pool for sure. And then here's another wreck. I might...
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I gotta be careful. I might partake in a little bit of wreck exploration before thermal plant. That was one of my favorite ways to power anything. This is a different desk, but I don't get to scan it. Thermal plant used to be one of my favorite ways to power, because with the bioreactor and the nuclear reactor, there's a torpedo arm for the prawn suit. You constantly have to feed stuff into them, which I kind of don't like. I like the idea of solar, and the thermal, where you can just really leave it, because then you never have to mess with it again. I like that idea, but sometimes you can't always do that. Crates have nothing to offer. Torpedo arm, is this an unlock? I forgot if it was 2 or 3. What's this? That looks about like a sheet of paper right there, just sitting on the ocean floor. Thermal plant. That's nothing.
New blueprint acquired.
And then there's some spooky scaries down there. Moon pool, there we go. That's handy. Still needs 2. I thought it was at least 3. Well, hopefully I can make discovery of another. Here's a data box. These are usually good. Vehicle upgrade console. That's great.
This bridge is unusually low. Cause unknown. 30 seconds.
Now, I'm gonna listen to it this time. And actually
Welcome aboard, Captain.
not drown. That'd be great. And I can't go any lower because otherwise I will get crushed. Now, the Sparse Reef is safe. I mean, it looks kind of intimidating. I don't know if I'd ever find reason to build a base here just because I don't know if it's really the most visually stunning biome that there is. I got the moon pool, yes.
New blueprint acquired.
That was one that I guess I might not have to go to the mushroom forest after all. And then there's got to be a doorway here somewhere, surely. Surely so. What is this? Modification station, that's important. I can't see. Modification station, that's the final fragment for that. And I think that's
New
all
blueprint
upgrades in the
acquired.
sort, I believe. Now, I need to use the laser cutter to get in this bad boy, and then I might have to go get another swoop of the good old O2. Did I see something to scan? Power cell charger. That's perfect. I got all kinds of fragments from
New
this.
blueprint acquired.
It was reinforced dive suit. Okay,
New blueprint acquired.
that's great. I think that's everything. Got a lot of good fragments out of this one. This one was a lot better than that big one in the grassy plateaus. Now I think there's another piece of it up here. I believe I got everything off of the seabed that's right there. Just kind of floating there, are we? Thermal plant. If you'll give me just oodles and oodles of titanium, you know, I mean, I'll take it. I won't complain. Rubies, those are important. Now, I can't remember. I don't think warpers spawn here. I think that the Sparse Reef is fairly safe. But I really don't want to chance it. Okay, then I'll go over to this one and collect its goods. If it should have them. Hold on a second, Officer Keen. I'm on my way. I just gotta collect things from this debris. There better be something good in here. Because otherwise it's all done for nothing. Could it be of something of fire suppression system?
New blueprint acquired.
Eh. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. What was that? A light stick. The 10th one I found. I believe that is everything. Unless... Is there secret stashes? No, I would not think so. What is... Okay. Alright, now I suppose it's time to finally go help good old Officer Keen.
Warning. Maximum depth
Ooh.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
Well, thank you. It's very quiet in the Sparse Reef. But it's better than hearing... Actually, let me, like, shine that down here. So I can have slightly better visibility. First thing I'm going for is the data box. That's good.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
I guess this thing was not... Oh, there's a tiger plant there. I don't want to be jabbed 15 times.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Life pod detached to OK planet fall in 30 seconds. The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate. Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain?
Captain goes down with the ship, unfortunately. See, my inventory, I got just like a smidge carried away whenever I was scanning all the things. So it might be an appropriate time to be heading back. I can't see a single thing at all until I go down here. I got all kinds of stuff to put in this. I mean, I'm gonna have to expand this base pretty soon, 'cause I mean
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we're filling up the space now. Now I literally do not have. I need a second locker for titanium, which I won't complain. You need a lot of titanium in this game, because it's about the #1 thing. And I think that I maybe get the coordinates for the floating island from him. I think I did. See, I really know where everything is, but I feel like it's kind of more fun to go in the order that the developers wanted me to. Did he, by any chance, he did not have the coordinates for dry land? I thought he did. I was pretty sure he did have the coordinates for dry land, which was the floating island. I don't think they're in the blood kelp zone. I think they're maybe in that Koosh bulb zone, if I remember correctly. This is over in a kelp forest. There was a certain portion of the safe shallows I just thought looked wonderful. And I think this is it. This little cliffside area right here with these like little winding paths. I just think that looks so nice. Here's some titanium. Why don't I just scan the metal salvage? Like, I need to be told about what it is. But I really like this little area of the safe shallows. This little cliff area. I think it looks really nice. Okay, here it is. Now, always before I go check on the people and make sure that they're okay, let's get some titanium, you know? Can't ever have too much of that. Alright. That's handy.
Integrating new PDA data.
I suppose. And beacon? No, it's a seagull.
Integrating new PDA data.
I thought it was a beacon, but not quite. So this little area gives you one sea glide fragment. I was really hoping for maybe a beacon. I don't think I have the beacon yet, do I? Surely I do. Getting all kinds of titanium. Just because I haven't been in this portion of the map yet for this playthrough. It gets kind of deep down there, but I think the floating islands are just beyond there. You can see a bone shark just right at the edge there, and I have no interest in him. But I can't. Yeah, I believe that's the floating islands, but I can't say for too sure. Get lost. Get out of here. Nobody's scared of you. Trying to hide behind. Oh, there's metal salvage everywhere, but my inventory's full. I wish I could pick it all up, but I can't. And then there's... Oh. There's a wreck here, too. Surrounded and armed to the teeth with stalkers everywhere. Is there any lovely little just a mobile vehicle bay? Let's see. I doubt that there's anything of true value in here. And even if I did go in here to get just titanium, I really couldn't, for the sole purpose of... Like, little rascal, stop following me everywhere, or else I'll laser cut you. My inventory is full, is the short answer. So even if there's repeat fragments, I can't really accept them. It's kind of unfortunate. Grab trap.
Integrating new PDA data.
I didn't have the grab trap.
New blueprint.
Look, there's
acquired.
3 grab traps right here. They almost kind of look like soccer balls. I never really thought about that. Looks like... There is 6 grab traps in here. I don't think it actually will do any good to scan those just because I don't have the space for it. Again, even though I have a base, I have to build another locker for more titanium, which I guess isn't a problem, you know? It's not a problem at all. Now, there's a trash can, and there's a beacon. Absolutely have to throw junk away. Can't remember if I had the beacon yet.
Blueprint acquired.
Haven't seen a single beacon yet based upon that. And now I will have seen another one. There's another one right there, but I can't scan it. And there's another grab trap. The area's just infested with grab traps. I think I went to all of them except for the... I believe that's either a mushroom forest life pod or a bulb zone, but I can't say for sure. And I know that there is some friends in that area that maybe aren't too pleasant. So I don't know if we're ready to go there quite yet. I need to empty my inventory again. I know you're shocked. Boom! Look at that. That looks like we're ready to build a real base if I've ever seen one. Right, then I guess I could start filling up this one as well. And there's no point in carrying around a dead battery. That's kind of silly. I was really sure that one with good old Second Officer Keen, who's trying to look out for everybody like a good fella. I believe that one gave you the coordinates for the floating island. I mean, I know where it's at, but I was pretty sure that it did. Yes, I'm wrong. There's just all kinds of metal salvage here. Get out and get back in every 5 feet. I mean, look at that. I just left and my inventory's already full again. This seems to be kind of a running theme with these videos so far. My inventory is just always full because I just seemingly just pick up all the things. What is laser cutter? There's a sea moth fragment. We have a moment of silence for the sea moth that was destroyed on the way down. Very friendly big snakes. They're the very friendly big snakes. I think I'm going to distance myself before they get any bright ideas.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
And I need to repair this bad boy again. This repair tool is like, imagine if we actually had things like that in the future. That'd be so, such a wonderful thing. You could just total your car, walk up to it, and it just puts the paint back on it. The fender just pops back out to how it's supposed to be. It's like that one scene from Christine where the car just kind of repairs itself. That's like the repair tool in this game. Right, I got the lithium and billions and billions of tons of titanium, as usual. But now I gotta go back to the home base and empty out my inventory again. At least I actually have storage to put it in now. Now that is a lot of titanium. I'm actually gonna have to build yet another locker to hold it all. I think a good place to put acid mushrooms would be kind of in here with the food. You know? Fiber mesh 2 and lead. Alright. We got that bad boy, so now I can get a little bit closer to the very dangerous Aurora. I really don't need any titanium for a while because I have so much. But I will certainly know where to be looking for it should I be needing any more. Just on this little way through here. Jeez. Whenever I hit a fish, it's so loud. There's a nuclear thing which I never plan on using. What is that?
New blueprint acquired.
I just think that they've done such a great job with this game. It really doesn't feel like it, but I think this game came out for early access in 2014. So it's seriously been 10 years since this game first kind of came out into the public eye. There's a forklift. Could we perhaps scan that? We can't. There's a bar table.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You gotta have that for maybe a future dining room. There is a very mean,
acquired.
hateful tiger plant. Hateful little creature. There's just really not too much in this wreck. That box is closed up, so that was not very productive. And here we go, and we go to nowhere. But we do get a good view of some nice reef backs, don't we? It says sand shark. That other grassy plateaus is the biggest one, but I'd really like to build a base in the one with the most reef backs, because I'd like to have an observatory where you could just look up and there's just always at least one or however many there. There's the mushroom forest. Now, I think the Aurora is literally right up there, and I don't want to be anywhere near that quite yet. Here's a part of the Cyclops right here. Cyclops Bridge. You need 9 different portions to fully unlock the Cyclops. And lithium, there's lithium all over the place in here. That's gonna be really valuable for the reinforced base sections to increase hull integrity. What is
The biomass in this
The bone
area is
shark.
dominated by plant life, picking up faint Alterra vehicle signatures.
likely a beautiful big Cyclops? Scan a jelly ray. Come back here. I ain't gonna hurt you.
Integrating new PDA data.
A tree leech. I didn't know you could even scan that. I like the jelly I like the jelly rays quite a bit. I think they look pretty neat. What's a reef back doing all the way down here? I didn't think they were here. Here's another piece of the Cyclops. Bingo. Here's one of those alien vents that goes down to the Emperor. We'll scan it for funsies. Scan it for funsies. What is... Oh, this is the power transmitter right here. I'd almost forgotten about them.
New blueprint acquired.
You only need one of them, I suppose. It's kind of a hunt for the Cyclops piece. And there's the edge of the Koosh zone right there. I think on the other side that might be the mountains, which are bad news.
30 seconds.
I better be heading back to the Seamaw before I drown.
Oxygen.
I would drown if I didn't have the sea glide.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It was a little bit farther than I thought that it was. Jeez. There's a keeper with the enzyme. Enzyme host. Because the peepers are the ones keeping this planet alive. I guess there's reefbacks in the Koosh zone. I did not know that. But it might start to be getting dark, and I really don't want to be out when it's really dark. I want to have some sense of sight. And I can't really have that if it's night. I would have kind of thought that I would have heard a special little somebody kind of off in the distance of this area, but I guess I'm not quite there yet.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
But there's a lot of reefbacks in this area. Alright, well I think I'm going to head back, and this time I can't really... I don't need to empty my inventory. I might head back in that swimming with his eyes closed. Might bump your nose on the cliff in this area. I'll have the Cyclops bridge fragment here. That's all three of those. Now I need the hull and the engine, which are, I believe, lurking in very dangerous places. My gosh, I'm hitting everything. Okay. Here's another one. I'll scan it for the titanium. How come I didn't see this on my way over here? there's a jelly ray egg. I want to take one of these. Hatch some of them later. Some good old fashioned metal salvage. Is that all of it? May as well grab some quartz and some more. I can pick up one more piece of metal salvage. What is that? It's a piece of quartz. I can pick up one more piece of metal salvage before I head back. And then I'll scan this piece of the scanner room to fill it up. Alright. Now I'm coming back home with a full inventory. Yet again. Alright, we'll do the usual practice of all the eggs are thrown on the floor down here. Very respectfully. First I gotta empty out all my loot here. My plunder after sailing the high 7 seas.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'll do it. Just settle down. I need some salt. I don't have some salt. Well. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. So, this is taking a little bit longer than I... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This is taking a little bit longer than I meant to take. So, I mean, I just gotta create something here to drink. Oh.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think I lost all my salt. Where did my salt go? I had just a whole pile of salt. Oh, here it is. Okay. For a moment there, I thought we had I guess a break-in. I don't know. I don't expect any visitors here anytime soon. Alright, now, that ought to be enough for right now. I think what will be necessary is to make a moon pool now. Titanium ingot 2, lubricant, and lead. Lots of this stuff. Got so much titanium. I'm kind of curious if you can build a moon pool just kind of sitting by itself. That'd be kind of funny without any other base, because I think I've outgrown this base at this point. I think I need to move elsewhere. I think. May as well grab a hoverfish while in the area. Now this was the starter base, and then I guess I'm going to have a starter base and then move on to a final base. So I'll probably end up deconstructing everything once I have the Cyclops and I can take everything in a bigger load. But right now, I'm thinking of maybe somewhere along here might be a good place for the moon pool. Someplace along here. Would be a fine choice. We really need that. Come back here. I actually want to scan you this time. And then I want to slash you. Because I don't want you lurking around here.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
I don't know if we need to do that. But I guess if things get really bad, we could have a pet grav trap floating outside if things get even worse. And I'll probably deconstruct this base and expand it from that moon pool I built down there. And then I also heard, I haven't done this myself, but I heard that they incorporated the buildings that they had in Below Zero. There's like another much larger room than the multi-purpose room now, which would be, I think that'd make a really nice looking base, but I've never used them or tried them before. Energy charging. Okay, that's gonna charge up. Now I'm gonna start.
All systems online.
I'm gonna start deconstructing portions of this base, and I'll cut this out because that's probably not what you want to see. Okay, well, I've just now deconstructed everything. I got the final bits of my stuff in there. The rest is over there. So now I just gotta snatch up this pile of creature eggs that I got on the floor,
Welcome aboard.
and then we will be ready. And then there is this one rabbit egg, one rabbit ray egg that I've spotted right here that I'd like to put that in my pocket as well before we go down here. But here's where the new base is. It's really just the moon pool at the moment, but it's just temporary. We got a reef back right out there. It's just temporary. Again, eventually I'll just have a whole bunch of multi-purpose rooms and all of that. Now they got a moon pool. Now I'll be able to charge the sea moth, so I will be able to make more trips, come back, get a charge again, so that it will not die and never be able to be used again until I come back. In my next video, I'd like to get the vehicle upgrade console, I think it's called, and then the modification station inside the moon pool. And then we'll be ready to pursue some more of the story elements
Welcome aboard, Captain.
as they come in on the radio. Right now, we just kind of got a bunch of lockers just kind of slapped all over the place. These two are actually levitating off the wall, as you can see. But this is all temporary. Once I have some multi-purpose rooms, then I'll be able to organize everything into a much nicer manner. I can have a whole area for titanium, a whole area for the other goods separate. This isn't sorted out as it should be, but it's all just temporary for right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. And as always, thank you for watching.